How's it going, YouTube? It's me, the supervillain Doom, and I'm back with some more Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. And today I got another combo video for you, talking about Morrigan combos this time instead of the main man Doom. You're probably wondering, like, why am I here as the main man Doom talking about Morrigan? That's a great question, and I'll get back to you on that. I personally believe that Morrigan is the best shell in the entire game. Like, there are a lot of great shells. Magneto Doom, Doom Virgil, Zero Doom, all of them are great, but I feel like with this team, or with this shell, you can do anything that you want. Any style of neutral you want to play, type of combos you want to do, any sort of TAC infinites, all of that, all the crazy bullshit that we love about this game is possible with these two besties. So whether you like them or you hate them, they're number one, or at least in my opinion. But enough of that. Let's get right into the video. Alright, so here we are in training mode once again. I have my team set up. I got everything set up. Let me get you a quick rundown of the combo that we're going to do, or like one of the versions of the combo that we're going to be talking about today. And I'll go through the inputs and everything from there. Alright, well, if I don't mess it up. So something like that. I mean, like there are a bunch of different routes you can do off of those Soul Fist loops, and you can get like an astral setup, like I just showed you. You can we'll talk about X Factor, different things like that. But yeah, that's the main part I want to talk about is the Soul Fist part, because I feel like that's the most difficult part. That part took me like 6 months to be able to learn how to do. I don't know why it took me so long to be able to do that. God knew I'd be too powerful if my Morrigan was OD. Shut the fuck up. But yeah, it took me an absurd amount of time to learn how to do this combo. But hopefully it doesn't for you, and that's why I'm here to go through the trials and the errors you might be having when doing Soul Fist loops. So going back to that basic bread and butter, you can start off pretty much however you want. Maybe you get a shell kick lead in or an air H lead in. All Morgan's air buttons are good. Maybe even like the jump H, or the jump M, the stanky leg. Any sort of those lead ins, and then you can go into like stand LMH, crouch LMH, something like that. But then from there, you're gonna want to get that forward H, and then you can jump cancel that move, and then get an MMH off of that. So like that, and then from that MMH you cancel into a heavy Soul Fist, or never mind, let's come back to that because I just remembered. We should talk about the properties of Soul Fist before we go back into anything. So the differences between L and M Soul Fist is just their travel speed. Like in a combo, they do nothing different, and that only matters when you want to do your dumb shit like this. But for heavy Soul Fist, it does do something different in a combo, and let me show you. So here we got Magneto. If I hit Magneto in the air with a medium Soul Fist, you'll see that he kind of goes right in front of Morgan, like in the air. But if I hit him with a heavy Soul Fist, he'll go very slightly up. And so like that height control is something that you need to manage with your different like levels of Soul Fist. And we'll talk more about that because some certain combos can drop based on you doing the wrong type of Soul Fist. Like again, I said this is like complete bullshit, but like you'll be able to recognize when you should use the Soul Fist that sends them right in front of Morgan and the Soul Fist that sends them kind of above Morgan, which is the air H. So for my bread and butter, I do. Or I guess that's not my bread and butter, but like for that bread and butter, I use both H versions of the Soul Fist, and like that allows me to get Magneto to the ground from there, or get the opponent to the ground from there. And after that last heavy Soul Fist, you can get a launcher after that, and so like you can go into a bunch of stuff from that. You can set up for a TAC infinite, whatever. But getting to that part, we'll go back to like what I was saying. MMH Some version of Soul Fist, it's really up to you because like both versions will work. I'll show you how to do a version where you don't do H Soul Fist there, but then you're gonna have to flight cancel that in air, like that, and then from there you do a downwards air dash, and then as soon as you do that downwards air dash, you cancel it into an air H. And as soon as you get that air H, you cancel that air H into another Soul Fist. Again, it'll depend on like the height that you'll be able to recognize. If you want Magneto higher, you're gonna want to do a heavy. If you want Magneto lower, you're gonna want to do it, or your opponent lower, you're gonna want to do an L or an M Soul Fist. And from there, you flight cancel that. But since you're already in flight, it'll just send you straight to the ground. So you'll do something like this, and then you can get a launcher. Or you can even try to get another loop, because this is possible to loop twice. Let's see if I do this. Or if I don't mess it up. Oh wow, I did it. I'm actually surprised I didn't. But most people don't go for that because that's really easy to drop. It does mad damage. I mean, look at that. Like, and if I get the super after this, like you can do upwards of 1,000,000 damage, which is like, that's fucked up for, you know, a character that's not supposed to do much damage when she's not doing this bullshit. But yeah, so there's a lot that you can get off of that, but let's just talk about the Soul Fist part. So like if you have these down, it's gonna make your comboing a lot easier. Like I mean, I'm not very good at these because I play kind of a rush down Morrigan because I'm quirky. No, shut the fuck up. But, like, if you have those down, it's going to make your time with this combo a lot easier. So I would say, like, if you want, practice those. And if you get those flight cancels down and you get those Soul Fists down, then it's going to, like, be a lot easier for you. Because, I don't know, I think part of the problem of me, of this combo taking me so long is because sometimes I do kind of like a tiger knee motion, and I feel like that might mess it up because like the flight cancel is pretty tight between Soul Fists, so like you kind of have to make sure that your inputs are really clean. So yeah, really just try not to exaggerate your inputs because that might be what's like making you like I just got there, you know. I was trying to do that heavy Soul Fist a little too frantically, and it kind of just gave me that air H. So practice your soul spam. It's a good thing to know as a Morgan main anyway. I mean, I'm not great at them, but I get them consistently enough in combos. So that'll really help you to be able to get your flight cancels down. But for, yeah, see, like, I like even 6 months passed and I still mess this shit up. So you're gonna be messing this combo up a lot at first, or maybe you won't. Maybe your Morgan's just meant to be OD. But like for me, it takes a lot out of me to be able to do this, bro. I'm not built for this like I used to be. But that's essentially the basic breads and butters. You can try. One thing I'd like to talk about is like off of assists. It's kind of easier to meet them in the air with the jump light. I don't know. That's just like it still works with the jump medium twice, but I like to do the jump light more when I'm converting off of assists because I don't know. It just feels more natural, and it works. I mean, it's easier to do LM than MMH. I don't know, but like. Just experiment with it. There's a lot of different stuff you can do, and from there, let me talk about the other version of the bread and butter that a lot of I know a lot of players go for. You know, like Escalante, let's see, KJ Master, things like that. Players like that. They'll usually go for this version, which is where you incorporate the stanky leg. I don't really do it, so it might take me a minute, but. From here, you have to do a medium Soul Fist first, and then a heavy Soul Fist on the ground. So, like again, it's that kind of that high control. But when you air dash down, you can hit your opponent with the stanky leg and then the medium, and then the heavy, because and that might give you a little bit more stability. You know, it's kind of easy when you cross under to like cross yourself up, and then your combo can drop off of that. So this offers a lot of extra stability when you're trying to get those confirms, like that. So I used that jump median to kind of stabilize where I'm at, and it was kind of able to help me make the combo not drop. And then that's just about all I want to talk about for the whole Soul Fist thing. You know, we talked about height control with these different types of Soul Fists. You know, we talked about a couple basic bread and butters. You can do this off of like Light Shadow Blade. Maybe. So yeah, a bunch of different routes you can kind of do, and that's kind of it for like the basic like normal jump height conversions and like, you know, landing that straight hit type of deal. So yeah, practice these. It'll help you a lot, and you'll be good from there. Now, next thing we're going to talk about is super jump confirms. But I read some of the comments on last video, and they were overwhelmingly asking for me to incorporate one of my good friends from Quahog. I haven't talked to him for a minute. It's been a while since I've been over there, but you know, I'm a player of the people. I give the people what they want, and so I'm gonna have him bust through here in a second and come and talk to you about super jump conversions. So, all right, come in, Peter.
How's it going, YouTube? It's me, Peter Griffin from Family Guy, and I'm super glad that the supervillain Doom invited me here to RoboJobo's channel. And today, I'm going to be talking to you about how to do super jump height confirmed with Morrigan using Shellfish. And you know, these are great for when you want to go into Astral Vision and get your neutral shit up. But before we jump into that, the comments asked me to put on some rolling ball game. So let's do that real quick. Holy fuck! This is taking so long. Okay, quite sim. I think we're gonna go with this one.
Adapted mind math. Come explore the site with
Oh, you have to have YouTube Premium because this site is run by a bunch of stupid bitches. Okay, here we go. We have rolling ball game set up. Something. Okay, yeah. This is how we're gonna do this.
How the fuck is this working? Oh, wait, I want to see. Look at how much CPU this is taking up. There's no reason for this.
Alright, here we go. Time to play some Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Oh, I forgot to choose Hidden Missiles Assist, which is very important for what we're going to be doing today. I'm sorry, this is so fucking loud. Alright, let's get started, shall we? Alright, we got everything ready. Almost. Now, it looks like we're gonna have to do this in the corner. But that's gonna be okay. Because we get to watch Rolling Ball Game. Alright, so starting off, you can do this combo you can practice this combo on your own by using Morrigan's launcher. If you have an assist that sends them up there, then it also works, but we'll talk about that later. So I'm gonna push Magneto to the corner here. And for this, you hit him with the launcher, go up with an air H, and then you hit him with a light or medium shell fist, cancel that into flight, air dash down and hit him with another jump H. And then from there, normally you do another shell fist. But because this combo is a stupid bitch, we're going to have to unfly from that jump H and then rise up with another, or hit them with a jump H falling down. And then from there, off the ground, you can land on the ground and jump up and do air MMH and go into your normal shell fist loops. So, let's just get started, shall we? And as you see, I got Magneto back to the ground from super confirmed height, which is freaking sweet. So let's do that again. And this combo does a lot of damage too. Like, watch, I'm probably gonna kill Magneto here because he has stupid bitch health. There you go. And it's as simple as that. Now, let's get Magneto back to the corner here. And we're gonna turn on jumping for the AI here, and watch me call Doom missiles. And that's how you optimize your Doom combos. So whenever they get caught with missiles in the air, you can go up with this and get optimal damage. And turn it into a full combo. But yeah, that's about it. One other thing I want to talk about, because Dr. Doom didn't talk about this in his section because he's a stupid bitch and he only has one job, is how to combo using Astral Vision and X Factor. So let's go into Astral Vision real quick. If you try to do stuff normally, you're probably going to get crossed up because the puppet Morrigan follows you underneath. Unless you're in the corner like I am. So if we're mid-screen here, and I go into Astral Vision and I try to do this combo, you'll notice that I got crossed up there. So the way to fix this is to either do the stanky leg setup so that you don't get crossed up, or it's to do a normal air dash. But I'll try to do the stanky leg version first. But even then I still get crossed up. So that version's hard, but if you want to do combos in Astral, I think the best thing to do is just to air dash forward. Because that keeps the puppet Morrigan behind you, and then you don't have to worry about getting crushed up. Because that's kind of worse than the time my UMVC3 team came to visit me. So let's see if I can land this here real quick and show you what you can get off of that. Yeah, and it works just kind of like that. So just do a normal dash instead of a downwards dash and you'll be okay. And then with X Factor 3 Morrigan is super fast and kind of hard to control. So I like just going for the normal combo because it's a lot easier and you can still do a lot of damage. Like that almost did 1 million damage. But when you're in the corner, this is pretty easy to do because you don't get crossed up as easily. And then from there, you can do a lot more damage. And you have a lot of really cool setups. Like, if you go for a throw here and then cancel into Shadow Servant, well, I fucked it up there because I'm a stupid bitch. But if you get a forward throw, cancel it into Shadow Servant. Or, well, let's see if I can even do this. This is the worst fucking content on all of YouTube. I can't. So we're gonna get a forward throw here, and then I'm sorry, that sound kind of fucked me up. So we're gonna get a forward throw here, and we're gonna cancel it into Shadow Servant, and then off of that Shadow Servant, you can do something like this, and you can do tons of damage off of that. I personally think that Morgan's a great X Factor 3 character, possibly a little, underexplored. And then while you're in the corner, we can also talk about how you can get extra Soul Fist off of that. You can do an extra, 2 Soul Fist if you're in the corner. But your flight cancels have to be really OD, and mine are not. And so I don't usually go for that because I'm a stupid bitch. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. I had an epic time on here. Hopefully me and Dr. Doom get to play some Marvel sometimes. Maybe sometime we'll play on Parsec or something like that. And thank you so much for watching again, and we hope to see you on another video. Bye-bye.